Hello, this is Anders, and this is my morning market analysis. First off, this is not financial advice. The following is for entertainment purposes only. This morning we had the OPEC meeting, which is for oil. Initial jobless claims is coming out now soon. Manufacturing employment for March will be coming out soon. Oil rig count at 12 o'clock, and the FOMC speeches at 12 and 15 Central Time. We are awaiting some moves today because the quarter ended yesterday, and we haven't seen a lot of window dressing coming up till this point. The market is closed on Friday, so today will be the last day of the week. We know that every Friday, the last couple of months, the market has been selling off sharply before being bought up by some investor trying to prop up the market, trying to save the market from collapsing. The reason why I'm saying it's going to collapse is we have been talking about this raising wedge pattern, and we also have this huge even number of 4,000 that we anticipate is going to be a big resistance once it gets there. If we go into the 1 hour time frame, we see that we are slowly creeping up on that 4,000, and we're actually forming a small bull flag right here. But it being April Fool's Day today, I can see the market doing an April Fool's, breaking out of the flag, hitting the 4,000 and collapsing down. If it doesn't collapse, I assume we're probably just going to have to hover just over 4,000. It is a low volume day. I say that because most investors are going to take today off, have a vacation, spend time with their families, and that is not good for the market. It tends to show us a low volatility market. If we look at the VIX, we have not had a lot of volatility lately, but we're awaiting some higher volatility real soon. There is a gap fill down here. We're waiting on it to hit. Let me show you. So there is one here. And I assume we don't have to go down and hit it, but if we do, I assume the market is going to take off with some sort of volatility. So we have that speaking for us. We also have the US 10-year yield. With Biden talking yesterday, there was we wanted him to talk about higher taxes that should scare the markets down, but he did not raise the prices that much. He is raising it a tiny bit, up to 28% for the corporate tax, which is probably not going to be able to pay for the massive debt that the United States have. If we see a raising in the yield market, this will show us that America is going to struggle, because if they can't pay back with taxes, how are they going to pay for it? They have to either print money or they'll be in big trouble. As far as oil goes, we know that we have seen the buildup of a potential bear flag here on the 50 moving average. If this were to break down, I expect the market to follow. We had some good news from Biden yesterday. He was talking about how he wanted to upgrade he wanted to incentivize electric cars in America. Probably the same way that Norway did it, by taking away taxes for electric cars. This is great news for the big tech, or the big EV space. Tesla being top of the list. Next is NIO. NIO also gapping up this morning. If we see a potential pattern, we could potentially do a day trade in this. As far as now, I see a gap and go play, meaning this is the gap and it's consolidating in between two price levels. Once the top breaches, we can find a target and have a stop underneath it. I know from experience that in a normal market, during these gap plays, we sometimes see a drop down trying to close this gap. So I would wait for the first 5 minutes before doing anything. We know that there's good news. If this breaks, we can see we can have targets at these levels. The biggest level is here at 46.40. The very first level I would go for is $44. I will not be taking this because it's a low volume market. I don't trade on low volume markets, but this is a trade that I could take if we had higher volume. And that was it for today. Thank you.